नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. Nithyanandam and welcome everyone, each one of us who are here with us after this beautiful and powerful darshan satsang by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagwan Sri Nithyananda Paramshivam. So, as one says, Hinduism is a knowledge, is a religion of knowledge. Hinduism has not has spread war or created artificial famine and then gave them bread and butter and converted them. What a cheap way to convert, as one says. Hinduism gives the knowledge. It's a knowledge-based religion. So that's why Swami says in Hinduism, food and knowledge is free. Anybody, especially for the seekers, food and knowledge is free. So with this powerful cognition, let's enter into the power of manifestation session. We will be entering into the power of manifesting the power of third eye. So third eye, which is between the eyebrows, the two eyebrows, that is the door to the cosmos itself. And one of the satsangs Swamiji was revealing that the life of a Hindu woman is based on awakening of the third eye, whether the whole life, the day-to-day routine, daily routine is based on awakening of the third eye. So with this, let's get ready to enter into the power manifestation, manifesting the power of third eye. With Acharyas will be projecting an image on your screen, and through the power of third eye, see what is being revealed to you. Why Jeremy is asking why Hindu women, what is it for men? Is it hard? No, third eye is for both men and women. But the lifestyle of Hindu women was designed in such a way because they are mostly in the house, and so it is easy to design their lifestyle. And so it was designed in such a way that their whole life used to be awakening of the third eye, whether they're cooking, whether whatever they do, the whole lifestyle was designed in such a way to awaken the third eye. Yes. And third eye is for everybody, whether it is male, female, it's for everyone. Yes. So with this, let's get ready. We'll be projecting an image on your screen through the power of third eye. See what is being revealed to you. So you can cover your eyes with a blindfold. And let's get ready. And just be completely at ease, completely at restful awareness. Only when you're at complete ease, there's no irritation, no agitation, there's no thought arising in you. No anger. You are not pushed and pulled by the fear and greed. Then simply you enter into the space of pure Nirvikalpa Samadhi, that unclutched space from where all the powers starts manifesting. Now remember Swamiji in your space and invoke his presence. Understanding that Swamiji is very much alive, he is available for us. The moment you remember Swamiji, you invoke his presence. So now, let's connect further to Swamiji through the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Keep chanting the Mahavakya. Keep your eyes closed. And with this, let's enter into this round of power manifestation. The image is now being projected on your screen. Let's begin this manifestation.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham 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 Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Yes. So now please relax. Remove your eye bands and slowly open your eyes. So please relax and remove your eye bands and slowly open your eyes. Now we will be moving ahead with the verification step. So kindly share what was revealed by Paramashiva through your third eye. Like always, whenever you are sharing, when you are sharing what was revealed by the third eye, you might see something and you might feel, no, this cannot be right. This was, no. All those things do not bother about reasoning with it. That is where your logic is entering. Whatever was revealed as it is, share without having any kind of a logical filtering or interpretation or trying to get it right. Because third eye is not based on logic or reasoning, it is intuition. It is revealed to us by the cosmos, by Paramashiva through our third eye. So if you saw three things or four things, do not pick and choose between these three, four things. Share elaborately what was revealed by the third eye. So we have sharings coming from the participants. Yes, so Jeremy Maxfield IA is sharing. I initially saw a circle of sand or water, like a curved beach, all open. Then left with it was curved and with trees, so not open to sky. Um, then I saw dolphins and houses of blue color, horses of blue color. And then I think the image is sand and oasis with palm trees.
Yes, thank you for sharing.
Thank you for sharing.
And Ma Mahabharata shares 408 meters, 368 square meters. Yes, thank you for sharing. Just waiting for a few moments, and then we'll be projecting the picture once again. Yes, Ma Aghur Sapni shares seaside city, White House, black and white square. Yes, thank you. Thank you for sharing. All right, so let's move to verification. Let's project the image. So this is the image that we have projected. Yes, Jeremiah is quite happy. So you can see it's a beach. You can see the boats. There's a speedboat. There's a paddle boat, and it's a beach. You can see the sand. You can see a person that looks kind of like a dolphin. You can see behind the open sky, the mountains. Yes, and the colors. So many colors. Mama shares three persons. Manisaguna shares seas. Yes. So, and two children. Yes. So there are lots, and just if you look out quite close to the mountains, there are so many boats there. So there will be people around. So there's a huge chance that two children and three people will be there. People will definitely be there for sure. Boats look like dolphin. Yes, the boat looks like dolphin at the bottom, and especially the one which is in the water itself, that definitely looks like a dolphin. So Jeremiah has quite seen very beautifully, and he saw a circle of sand. We have the sand or water like curved beach. Yes, all open. Then on the left side, it was curved with trees. We have the trees exactly, and not so open to sky. So yes, and we have the sky blue color. We have the blue color. It's just filled with the blue color. Image is a sand and oasis with palm trees. Yes, looks like palm tree only. So yes, Jeremiah, you have successfully shared, and it was nicely you have shared. It's successfully you have manifested. Mahabharata says three mountains. Yes,
Yes.
we definitely have the mountains.
And actually, two are very distinct, and maybe there might be a third also. If we look behind the tent, there is another third distinct mountain. So I think this three mountains is very precise as well.
Yes. Jamia says, how do you make a tilak? So just kind of a triangle with curve at the end, at the bottom. That's all. So just a triangle and with a curve at the bottom. Is this how you make a triangle? And if you have Gyananjana, or yeah, Gyananjana could be as a base on which you can put the kumkum. Yes, Gyananjana is formed from there's a process to form the Gyananjana. Gyananjana is when in the ritual, yeah, Gyananjana, yes. When small the leaves which is used in the ritual is burnt, which is with the oil, and there is a process to make it, and through that we make a Gyananjana. And yes,
And you can also, like, when a ghee lamp is burnt, that flame settling, you can collect on a plate. You can just keep it above the ghee lamp. It will become black. That black um, soot will have the carbon and little bit of ghee oil that you can use as a Gyananjana to apply, and that will make the kumkum stay more longer in the particular shape. Or you can just use water or just oil also.
yes. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Mahabharata shares 6 boards. So we definitely have 6 boards and much more. That is helped to open the third eye. Yes, definitely. That's why this area is used for the third eye. So the in to put it in a better way, people use it for the decoration. So um, just decoration is just a way to put so that you start applying your kumkum on the third eye, just so that awareness will be there on the third eye, unconsciously or consciously. When you bring your awareness to the third eye, whether it in a decorative way or non-decorative way, so decorative way is just to beautify, otherwise the whole main effort or focus is to bring awareness to the third eye.
Also, the kumkum detoxes around the third eye. So, in the modern lifestyle, because of fluoride toothpaste, the glands, the pineal glands around the third eye region, they get um, calcified, which are detoxified by use of kumkum around that region.
All right. So thank you. Beautiful question as well. And thank you for sharing. Thank you for manifesting. Does a turmeric ingest also goes to the third eye? Yes, actually, Swami says when you apply the turmeric paste, it penetrates your skin. It penetrates your skin and it detoxifies, it cleanses your third eye. Haritaki on forehead. Haritaki is mostly for the stomach and intestine. Haritaki generally Swami has not recommended on the forehead. Yes. Yes, and Haritaki is basically known for detox of it gives the energy, it increases 300% of the energy. Even the Haritaki, even the Trifla has the Haritaki, but that's a combination of 3 herbs. Swamiji has separately told to take the Haritaki. Haritaki itself is quite powerful herb. All right. All right. Thank you all. Thank you for manifesting. Thank you for beautiful questions. Now we'll be entering into a revelation with Swamiji on Upanishad. Upanishad means just sitting with the master, nothing else. So let's have the deeper understanding as Swamiji reveals on this very topic.
This one truth can heal you so much mentally and physically, this one truth can bring so much of inner healing. This one truth can expand you so much to accommodate others in your personality or in your space. This one truth can expand you so much in the spiritual level. I can say this one truth can be called as Sarvaroga Nivarani. It is the medicine for everything, whether it is physical problem, mental problem, or like addiction, or guilt, or depression, loneliness, boredom, all major issues related to your mind and problems of your mind can be handled just by this one truth. And important thing in this truth is you don't need to practice anything. All you need to do is understand clearly and a strong understanding. If you can answer all the questions which is raised by your mind, that is enough. Nothing else needs to be done. There is nothing to be come back to the original space, or the space of being unclutched. Not only physical and mental things, even in the spiritual level, this one truth straight away liberates you. This is the path and the goal. It is always path separate and goal is separate. Now here, the path and the goal both are one and the same. The moment you understand, you are free. Once you understand this truth, you won't even do separate meditations. Actually, I am trying to even remove meditation from your life. Remove all kinds of conditionings from your life. All kinds of rules and regulations from your life. Giving you a totally different center from where you can act. Not only act, you can be. Now, either you act or be. I am giving you a totally different center from where you can act and be. You can be completely settled into your being. At the same time, you can be alive, involved with your life, which can transform the very identity which you are carrying. To tell you, this is the highest Vedantic truth. But the difficult thing with this thing is, usually so easily you don't receive the truth. It takes long time. This truth is so clear, straight. The essence, this is what they call Brahmobadesham. The ultimate initiation. Giving this truth and helping the other person to experience this truth is what I call Brahmobadesham. Giving the ultimate initiation or ultimate teaching. With this teaching, now all your Vedanta will fall in place. All your knowledge will fall in place. Without this key technique, without this key truth, whatever you read will be only words. With this one truth, now everything will fall in place. You feel everything is reality. Now whatever you read, everything will become experience. There is no need to do something separately. Just this one single understanding. By your very nature, you are unclutched. Your thoughts are completely unconnected, independent, and illogical. Not only that, constantly your thoughts are replaced. Constantly you are renouncing. You are constantly renouncing. There is no need for you to separately practice renunciation. By your very nature, you are renouncing. Renunciation is your very nature. Unless you renounce, you can't be alive. Even if you try to hold on to something, you can't hold on. See, for example, some joyful memory, some blissful thing. Even if you try, you can't hold on. You will be renouncing it by your very nature. Or something which you want to renounce, even if you try to push, just because you are pushing, you will be creating more problem. If you just keep quiet, automatically you will forget about it. People who are addicted, they come and tell me, Swamiji, I am addicted to this, how can I forget? Don't bother, simply relax, forget about dropping that habit. Simply that habit will drop. Don't force yourself too much to get rid of addiction. You may think, oh, what is this, Swamiji, what are you teaching? With all my effort, I am not able to forget. How do you say I will forget if I don't put effort? By putting your effort, you are trying to elongate that shaft. And constantly you remember and teach yourself, you are addicted, you are addicted, you are addicted. I tell you, first thing, do not bother about renouncing something, because by your very nature you renounce. When you try to renounce something forcibly, you create more and more connection, a more and more lengthy shaft about that product or about that habit, about that thing. You try to connect more, create chain, bigger link. What I am saying may look impractical logically, but this is the way mind works. Or try your best to drop something, some addiction. You can never be successful. You can never be successful. Even if you drop, you may be dropping out of some fear or greed, which is much bigger addiction. If you drop smoking out of some fear or greed, you are not doing anything good to your society, good to your consciousness, good to your inner space. You are only damaging more, because you might have dropped smoking, but that fear for which you dropped, or that greed for which you dropped, you will be adding that in your inner space. At least with smoking you will destroy only this body. With fear and greed you will destroy your whole lives after lives. Because next body also you will be carrying this fear and greed. Smoking habit you may not carry for the next body, but this samskaras of fear and greed you will be carrying for next body. So let it be very clear. Even if the addiction is dropped with this truth, you will be liberated. Other than this truth, whatever way you try to drop any addiction, you will only damage your inner space. You may be successful or failure in dropping, but you will damage your inner space. You will damage yourself surely. With this one truth, you will experience totally a different being. You will totally experience a different identity. Start allowing this truth to sink in you. Sit with it, with this truth again and again. Whenever you find time, whenever you can, just sit. Actually, now this will go into, I'll drive these things, this truth into your head so much. Even when you are sitting and doing something, automatically this will be there in your mind. You can't do anything else except remembering, but remembering that you are unclutched. You are unconnected. One more thing, even after having the knowledge that you are unclutched, you will be able to see and live with the world as you are living. You don't have to give up. You don't have to leave everything. And one more thing, your fear about giving up is not even directly related to giving up. It is something like you don't feel that you lived your life. That is why you are afraid to give up. all your fear about giving up is not even about giving up. At some point, all of you know that you have to leave and go away. Nothing can be done. There is no U-Haul service for other planet. There is no U-Haul service for other planet. Let it be very clear. No U-Haul service available. You can't carry anything. You can't put a hook and draw whatever you want. Nothing can be done. No U-Haul service. Let it be very clear. So you know at some point or other you have to leave. It is not even fear of leaving things, fear of dropping, fear of giving up. It is fear that you have not lived. When you are unclutched, you will start living. You will start intensely, really living. Only when you allow this truth to work on you, you will understand how the whole quality of your life has transformed. Now, let's do another one simple experiment. Read whatever you wrote yesterday and how irrelevant it feels, you can see. Try to read with this one understanding that you are unclutched. Yesterday when you wrote, how heavy it was, what all was going on in your mind, and now what is happening in your mind. Just see. Then I will try to respond to some more questions or experiences. Just with the specimen which you have, if you work, that itself will give you a lot more insights. In this Dhyanasparana, I am not interested in giving you too many techniques and just constantly keeping you seduced. Like how these doctors give you painkillers? Sedators, sorry. Oh, that is a different word, seduce. Sorry, that is a big problem with this, my language. Anyhow, actually I read all these American slang joke books to get some jokes. I learned a lot of American slang word, but I am very careful to use them. The other day I asked Gopal, some American slang word I told and asked, what is the meaning of this word? He said, he was shocked. Swamiji, from where did you learn this word? Never ever tell this word to anybody. It's really offending. Then I said, all right. See, these people are so curious. A small story. One priest was giving his sermon Sunday morning. He was talking, oh, country, society has become so bad. The other day I got a DVD from Blockbuster. It was full of nonsense, all sorts of perversions, all too many nonsensical things. I never thought the society has gone so bad. It is uncontrollable. I don't know what to do. After the sermon, one person got up and asked, sir, where did you get the DVD? So, now she is asking, what is that word? What is that word? even if you think that you understood about your being unclutched, do not think continuously you understood, because even that thought can become one more shaft. The understanding which you had yesterday about I am being unclutched, understanding which you had today morning, and understanding which you are having now are not same. Your understanding is growing, be very clear. So do not think you understood. The more you are unclutched, even from that, of being unclutched, you will go into the deeper and deeper level of experience. This one truth can straight away give you enlightenment. Nothing more is necessary. See, it's like this is the space where your consciousness, here is your, that identity. Between these two only, all these engrams. The moment you start unclutching from your identity, you are just sucked towards the source, towards your very core of the being. You simply drop to the inner space or enlightenment. That's why I say just this one thing can just like a something dropping, just like that you can fall into your enlightenment. Nothing can stop you. With this truth, the important thing is you need to sit and continuously question this and get rid of all the doubts. That is why these 2 days practically I am sitting with you. That is why they call it Upanishad, sitting with the master. Sitting, and dropping from all the doubts. I have never spent so much of time in any meditation program continuously. Even yesterday, if you see the number of hours, I don't spend this many number of hours in the NSP or ASP. And moreover, when I make you close your eyes, I go away also sometime. I am telling you the truth. Once I make you tie the ribbon and give the instruction, I go away to my room. After half an hour, I will come back and tell you, please open your eyes. Here I can't do that also. Here I am trying to give you that inner space without making you close your eyes. Because whole day you can't live with closing your eyes. You are going to live with open eyes only. Unless you experience that consciousness with open eyes, it's not going to help you. So I am trying to give you that space of thoughtless awareness or dhyana with open eyes. When you are relaxing from the shaft, first thing you will feel you are handicapped. Your hands are tied and you can't do anything. Suddenly you will see beyond, without even shaft, you will be able to move. You don't have to think. You are just moving. You are living. Things are happening. But there is no shaft. Only that space I call enlightenment. But that can happen only suddenly. Till that happens, I have to make you sit and drive this truth inside. Pain, guilt, these things only create a strong shaft. When it comes to pleasure, you don't create any shaft. Usually, pleasure is such an experience, no shaft is created. Only after the pleasure, the idea about pleasure creates a shaft. When the pleasure itself, when it is happening, there is no shaft. No shaft is created. But after that, your memory about the pleasure, that will create shaft, that photographs. I told you, no? Sitting and playing with photographs. be very clear, the moment you think of punishing somebody or the revenge, you will only be getting punished. See, the moment you decide to punish somebody, you reduce yourself as a human being. That is the biggest punishment which can be given to anybody. First you punish yourself, only then you punish others. See, the moment you decide you should punish A or B or C, you reduce yourself into a human form, which is not true. That is a big punishment you are giving to yourself. So according to me, punishing and all these things are just social game, life game. Let me be honest. See, according to the world, might is right. That is the only law with which everything works. And here, fighting is no way going to help. All right, you punish him, what is going to happen? You punish somebody, what is going to happen? He will come back with a bigger problem. He will create a little more problem. And nobody is going to keep quiet. Nobody is going to keep quiet. And he is going to give some more problem for you. Then what will you do? Then you will also try to create some more problem. Then it goes on, goes on, goes on. Finally, who proves might is right, that who proves stronger than other person, he is going to win. When? After death. Till death, it can go on and on and on and on and on. It will never end. I tell you one important thing. The eye for eye. When you start living with the principle of eye for eye, the whole world will become blind. That's the only thing will happen. You will take somebody's eye, and from his group, somebody will take your group's one person's eye, and then it will become continuously. If the same thing goes on, whole world will become blind. That's all. Yes. Actually, when you are unclutched, it disappears. Maheshwara. So when you are unclutched, it disappears. In that angle, we can't say it is uncontrollable. We can say unmanageable. You can't manage them. At one point, it can completely disappear, or it can completely be there. But you can't manipulate them. Unmanageable. That word can be used.
Give everybody for everything.
That is the right thing. That's the right attitude, ma. That's the life. You see, even if you think of punishing others, it is just a waste of time. One more thing, ma. The moment somebody does something wrong to you, that itself is enough punishment for him. Why he is doing wrong? Because he is suffering.
Yes.
He is already in hell. That is why he is creating
Hell
some disturbance for others.
Right.
So that itself is a big punishment. There is no need to punish him separately.
Right.
There is no need to punish him separately. See, when somebody does something to you, you don't need to give separate punishment. Why is he? The other day, one person came to me. Actually, somebody came to our ashram for healing. He went outside and he was saying some wrong thing, so I did not get help or something like that. Then they came and made a complaint to me. Swamiji is telling like that. I told him, why he is speaking like that? Because he is in irritation or he is in hell. So why do you want to punish him more? Why should we curse him? Already he is suffering. There is no other punishment required. So the moment he does something, already he is suffering. What more you want to do? If at all you can do something, let you heal him. That's all. Let you heal her. Nothing else can be done.
Yes, Nithyananda, all of you. So Swamiji has been revealing on how not to create the virtuous cycle, especially any fight that you create is not going to help, because the moment you start fighting, you first fight with yourself and you reduce yourself to that level. And that's why it's important not to create any fight, because the cycle goes on and on. And we have Jeremy Maxfield asks about the kumkum, basically tilak. So there are various other ways also you can prepare tilak, through kumkum, through chandan, through through vibhuti. But generally, we have been Swamiji has been telling us to apply the kumkum. Kumkum is basically the processed turmeric. We use that for the as a circle, as a tilak. So use that, yeah. Yes. So with this, we have come to the conclusion of today's day of the Paramashivoham, the glimpses of Paramashivoham. And now we'll be closing the day with the Purna Mantra. So let's bring our hands in the Namaskar Mudra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavate Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. So with this deep gratitude to Swamiji, let's thank you everyone for being with us. Nithyanandam.
Established since 2000.